Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Sebastian. I need your assistance. Long story short, most of you know that I had received a job with a company that didn't work out. During that 90-day period, I was terminated yesterday. They ultimately felt that I was not a good fit with their company. Um, and they terminated me yesterday because the whole 90-day probationary period to see kind of a trial. And I've been in my feelings the past couple of days, the past day, because it happened yesterday at 3:31 p.m. um, and I've been in my feelings, and I have a wonderful set of friends that have just really been there to encourage me because, I thought, I prayed and I said, God, this is what I want. This is what I want to do for this period or juncture in my life. And, the funny thing about praying, God will give you what you want. Now, is it necessarily what you need? Not sometimes yes and sometimes no. So you kind of have to be careful what you pray for. But with that, I have to take away whatever the lesson is that I am supposed to take away from this experience. And I've been really in my feelings. The daytime, anytime you're in your feelings, the daytime is fine because you have people, you're doing things, you're moving, whatever the case may be. So you're kind of able to keep your mind off of it. But when you're alone at night, that's just kind of, when your mind begins to wander. The first place that the devil really attacks you is your mind. If you can get in your mind, that's bad. But you have to, have a faith with God and a strong walk and all of that good stuff to understand that, we've been made to do it for a night, but joy does come in the morning. So I really do believe that there is something better for me out there. But I need to get back in the arts. And this is what I'm calling on you for because um, I am I am never truly happy unless I'm in the arts, and so I need your help to all of my friends in the Atlanta, New York, and Baltimore area. Um, Atlanta, Tarville, Jasmine Robinson, Dominique Lemon, Christopher White, and I'm not sure who else that I know is in the Atlanta area that is in the arts. My New York crew, Chelsea Williams, Vlad, Aaron McKinney, the both Reggies, Reggie Jenkins, Reginald Wilson, Brandon Hayward. I'm not sure who. I hope I'm not missing anybody. All of my friends and family that are in the New York area that are in the arts that I love and cherish so dearly. Baltimore, Michael Lord Pierce, Aaron Squints. I'm dating a wonderful man, Anthony, in the Baltimore area, and he has been my rock and my leaning post on a lot of stuff. And so, Anthony, I thank you. And I thank my friends here that have reached out to me just for me to be a leaning post. Chauncey Rackley, Mika Spencer Hargrove, Marlon Anderson, Marche Spencer, Kelsey Bowser, um, and everybody else, my mom, my sister Tayana, everybody that, and if I'm missing you, I do apologize. It's not that that I'm neglecting you. I'm thinking on top of my head right now. So, thank you to all of those that just kept me lifted up in prayer and just encouraging me because, when you think you're doing a good job and you're doing what needs to be done you're thinking and when it just comes it came completely out of left field. Didn't break any rules or anything like that. I thought I was doing a good job when it came down to training and all of that good stuff, but they just felt I was not a good fit, and I mean they have that right. But you know long story short, it's my grandfather said something yesterday to me that was really profound, especially coming from my grandfather because he is really a man's man and all that good stuff, and old school black strong head of the household kind of guy. And he told me yesterday he was like, okay, they didn't want you. You found another job. He said some people work their entire life before they realize what they want to do, or before they find that job that is right for them. And that was so profound because long story short, my grandfather graduated high school, went to FAMU for a year, but then my grandmother got pregnant, so he had to join the police force. He was one of the few blacks in the late 50s, early 60s to join the police force or whatever the case may be. during the time of segregation. He said he utterly hated that job, but he had to provide for his family. He had to do what he had to do to provide for his family. And his only dream throughout his entire life was to own a restaurant. And you know, most of y'all know my grandparents own a restaurant here. My grandfather owns a restaurant here. But he didn't get that till after he was in his mid 50s. Yeah, mid 50s. No, late 40s, mid 50s, early 50s when he got the restaurant. So before he can actually get to what he really wanted to do, he had to endure and kind of suffer through everything else. Now he has his restaurant, he's completely happy. He is living in his dream and living in his walk. And that was just so profound to me. Um, because he had to do what he had to do for his family. But just for him saying that sometimes it takes you a minute to find what you want to do or what you're good at. But God has blessed me a long time ago to let me know that theater, the arts, entertaining is my calling. I've just been doing hospitality to pay the bills, and my thing is now I don't want a job. I want a career. So I'm calling on all of my friends and that may not be in that area. My homegirl who I love to death, Erin Michelle Washington, and all of my other theater folks that are across the country. If you come across something, inbox me on Facebook or post it on on my page or take a picture message and send it to me. Whatever. I am looking to walk in my faith, walk in my calling. I am blessed to have a passion for the arts. Some that are classically trained, some that fell in my lap. I went to school for theater, so I'm classically trained in that. And photography just fell in my lap, and I love that. The art of being creative through film or through being creative through digital image. So I need your help. I need you to help me, encourage me, give me some tips, some ideas, websites to look at, things of that nature, because I am ready to move forward within my walk in the art. I am truly the happiest when I am entertaining. So keep me lifted up, keep me posted. I am positive that this is part of the lesson that I was supposed to learn. Don't take jobs. I was telling God that I was tired of being stagnant and just doing something for the sake of doing something. And that could have been what was going to get ready to happen there, just doing something to do something. So I'm really ready to walk in my calling, walk in my talents, walk in the truth that is the Sebastian Alexander. So, child, my smile is good, bitch. These dentures are sitting. Yes. But I need your help. And so, with that being said, thank you so much for just the opportunity of listening to me. And whatever you can do, whatever you can possibly do, it will be greatly appreciated. I love you all so very much. Keep the faith. Keep walking in the light, all that good stuff. And bitch, did you catch Miss Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder the other night? Bitch, Shonda Rhimes is not playing with the kids. Anyways, I will holler at you later. Peace and much love. I love you all so very much. I love you, Anthony, and I love I love that man of mine. But anyways, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace and much love. Ciao.